can hold her hand, show her how you cry, explain to her your weakness so she understands, and then roll over and die. Well, you can brave decisions before you crumble up inside. Spend your time asking everyone else's permission, and then run away and hide. La 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 la. Hey, it's Drue James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com. Hope you're having a great day. I certainly am, and I'm playing Coconut Skins by Damien Rice. I really like this tune, and it's great if you're a beginner. No bar chords, one chord progression, nice and simple. We're even going to be looking at a few little embellishments on the chords to make them sound a little bit awesome, a little bit more awesome. So without further ado, let's have a look at the left hand and see how we play it. That's the main riff that we're going to be doing that repeats round. I'll just do that for you a little bit slower. So on and so forth. So let's have a little look and see exactly what we're doing there. So first of all, Damien's starting with a folk G, so that's index on the first fret on the A string, middle finger on the third fret on the E string, ring on the third fret on the B, and pinky tucked underneath on the E string. Keeping our fingers nice and locked, not flat, thumb round the back, try not to bring it too far over the top. Okay, and for that chord we strum all 6. So that's the first chord that we're going to be making. And then what we do next is we just lift up these, leave these here, but lift up the index and middle, okay? By the way, if you don't know the names of the strings, Eddie 8, Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E, just so you know, because I was saying E strings, A strings earlier. Okay, anyway, so lift up these to go to this next chord, that's called a G, that one, and we're going to be going to a G over F sharp, so we're going to move the index finger up to here on the 2nd fret on the thickest string, and then strum bottom 6 strings. And one thing I'd like you to try and do, it's not the end of the world if you don't do it, but just use the tip of your finger, not the tip, the flat here, to rest on the A string, the 2nd string down, so that it's muted. Okay, so don't bridge over, just try to sit on it. Okay, and then when you strum, you should get... Okay, good, and then that goes to an E minor 7. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move this index finger down to the 2nd fret on the A, and then middle finger's going to tuck underneath on the 2nd fret on the D, okay? All the time leaving these here, they don't move throughout the song, by the way. Okay, then that goes back to that. So they're the 3 chords you're going to need. So it's G, G over F sharp, E minor, and then E minor, G over F sharp, G. So pretty easy with the changes, just moving these fingers around. Okay, so now let's get into actually what the rhythm is. So it starts with down, down, then you change to the G over F sharp. So we go down, 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 down. I'm going to show you embellishments to make it sound more like the record in a second, but just get the hang of this. Okay, so I'll take you through that rhythm. So it's down, down, G over F sharp, down, then E minor, down, miss, miss, up, down, up. Then we stay on E minor and do the same rhythm. Down, down, miss, miss, up, down, up, down, down, miss, miss, up, down, up. Okay, now that's not quite the whole story there. Okay, so this is the same. So what I'm doing is once I've done that miss, I'm lifting up the index and middle and then bringing them back down again. So I'm going lift up. I'll do it again. So there's just one strum, that up, that's open on this top string. Then you close this down. So hopefully you've got that. And then going into the next bar, it's. Now I feel a bit weird lifting up your fingers while strumming on an up, but keep at it and you will get it, okay? So remember they're up, and as soon as they're up, they're back down again on that down. So let's now do that first part again. And then we go basically back the other way. So you can see that I'm going from this to the G over the F sharp, using that same rhythm. So it's down, 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 down. And then the G is back to that same rhythm that we had with the E minor 7. So it's. Now can you see that on the G, in that up where we were doing the E minor 7 with lifting the finger, I'm lifting up on the A string, okay? So I'm lifting up here, so I'm going up, up, down, up, close it, okay? Alright, so let's see if we can put all that together, alright? For now, if you find that challenging, then just don't bother doing the lifting up bit. Just stick with the chords. Put the lifting up bit when you feel comfortable with it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go around in a circle. Okay, so that should give you the majority of it. Let's just put a couple of other little embellishments in. So those first two down, downs, I'm going a little down, I'm going a little bass note, and then a big strum, so. You see those first two, is a little big, little big, 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 little big, little big, little big, big. Little big. Okay, and then when you put all that together, you get this. So it's, okay, so. I'm just doing it a bit faster, that's all. And then when you get to the point in the song with the la 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 la, just hit and strum even louder. Cheers for watching my lesson, I really, really appreciate it. This lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk. You can also check out my website, which is www.learnguitarinlondon.com. I've included a link here which takes you to more beginner-friendly, easy songs, no bar chords, just a few rhythms to get the grips of, and easy chords, okay? I think that's everything. Please, to help me out, just give a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. It would be really, really good to see you for some more lessons. Keep on playing. See you soon.